Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. I wanted to share with you guys one of my favorite recipes on here, which is my pancake and protein powder recipe. It's so easy to make, delicious, and honestly fast, but I did want to just get on here and let you guys know that I did miss a step. I forgot to add protein powder on here, so I added 1 cup of oats, 2/3 of almond milk, and half a banana. But I did miss a step. I missed adding protein powder. You're gonna see that later on I come back and add it, but do not miss adding protein powder because I totally forgot. I blended everything, added it to the stovetop, and totally forgot to add protein powder on this step. So here I'm just blending everything together. Notice how I go back and I do add a little bit of more almond milk, just because you don't want it to be too watery, but you don't want it to be too thick where it's not blending. So just find the best consistency for you. It should be a pancake batter. It should not be super watery. It should be a nice thick consistency. I show you guys that you can either use butter or you can use oil. It's totally up to you. I decided to just use this spray oil. So what I'm gonna show you guys here is that I'm scraping each corner of that batter, making sure everything is all put together so that once I pour it into the pan, it's nice and together and it's not messy, and I can just take control from here and, you know, work with the spatula. But you're gonna see I'm gonna go ahead and realize sooner or later that I didn't add protein powder. So here I am, just minding my business, doing this awesome recipe for you guys, and then I just stop and I'm like, something's missing. Something's missing. I totally forgot to add protein. I forgot to add protein. Back in there, reblend, and add protein. So here I'm just adding the mixture back into the blender. I added a scoop of protein. It looks like 2 scoops, but it was just 1 big scoop. So here I'm just gonna add a little bit more water because we need some blending, and obviously we're not gonna add more milk, we're just gonna add a little bit more water. And I'm taking all my stuff out from the sink that I was ready to wash and starting this process all over again. So as you can see here, I'm scraping it like I did in the first few steps in the beginning of my video. I'm just scraping everything, scooping it up, edging it to the side. And as you saw, adding that protein definitely added a lot more volume to your meal. That's why I felt like it was so light. I was like, something's missing because I did a whole cup of quick oats. How did I have such little food? So that's why I realized that something was missing. So here I'm just adding each scoop of protein pancake. Now, I like it personally very thick and fluffy, so I did a total of 3. Depending on your family, depending on the portion, you can either add a little bit more water. I wouldn't recommend a little bit more water. I personally like them like this, very thick and fluffy, but maybe you can add more oats and milk to get a bigger serving size. So after I am done adding it to the pan and I see that it's cooking on one side, I like to go ahead and add my blueberries right before I flip it. So I haven't flipped it yet. I'm just adding the blueberries. So it's really important that you don't flip prior to it cooking on one side, because if not, it's just not gonna work. You wanna make sure you have a nice brown golden look like the one that I'm showing you guys here. You will see that the pancakes are ready to be scooped because the spatula will actually like slide smoothly and you won't struggle to scoop it. You want your pan to be nice and heated prior to even pouring the pancake so that it can cook as soon as you pour it. You don't want to burn your pancakes, but you don't want it to be undercooked to the point where you can't flip them. And here I just go ahead and squish it down a little bit. Now, since it has blueberries, it's probably gonna sizzle a little bit. It's probably gonna spread a little bit. But as long as the blueberries are nice and in there, you're not gonna have to worry. They're not gonna go anywhere and they're gonna cook nicely, and you're not gonna have raw blueberries. You're gonna have nice caramelized blueberries. And as you can see here, I'm giving it 1 extra flip. Guys, you don't have to go back and forth with pancakes. You can just flip it twice and it should be fine. So this is the final look. So it's toppings times. I go in first with some sugar-free syrup. You can use whatever syrup you have. I personally just use this one. Personally like this one because I can have more for less calories. This is only 5 calories per 2 tablespoons. Next, I go in with a little bit of PB Fit. I know this is weird, but I'm just all about texture. You're gonna see I add a bunch of weird things to these pancakes, but it does taste good, I promise. I'm all about sweet and salty, so of course we're gonna add a little bit of chocolate chips. I like to personally add it after I cook my pancakes. You can add it prior. I personally really like how they melt, and you can still get some hard pieces of the chocolate chips. So next I'm gonna add a couple pieces of walnuts for the extra crunch factor and a light hand of some cinnamon. Guys, I know this is super weird, but I promise you it's so good. I add 1 strawberry, slice it up, and top it as my final touch. That is it, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys try this recipe out. If you like it, make sure to let me know. Don't forget to hit that likes and subscribe button and comment if you like it, and I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.